This video explains a draft policy called the High Road West Local Lettings Policy, which the Council is proposing. This sets out how the proposed 500 new council homes being built as part of the High Road West regeneration scheme in Tottenham will be allocated, with around half of the homes going to existing eligible residents on the Love Lane estate, and the other half being made available to other residents in line with the Council's Housing Allocation Policy. The draft policy is currently out for consultation with residents on the Love Lane estate and High Road West master plan area, and households on the Council's housing register. We want to hear your views on what you think of the policy. The proposal would ensure that eligible residents currently living on the Love Lane estate, whose homes will need to be demolished as part of the High Road West scheme, will get a new, high-quality council home on a secure tenancy to be built as part of the new development. This includes current secure and assured tenants and non-secure tenants living in temporary accommodation on the Love Lane estate, providing you fit within the eligibility criteria, which will be explained in this video. Firstly, we're going to talk about what is High Road West. The Council has been absolutely clear that whenever any part of Haringey is being redeveloped, the residents in that area must be an integral part of the neighbourhood's future. We know you love your neighbourhood, but the Council believes we can make it even better by taking this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to bring wide-reaching improvements to your local area. We will be delivering what your community have told us are your priorities. Priorities such as providing much-needed high-quality homes, including new council homes, new jobs and employment space, and improved community facilities, such as the library and learning centre, and new and enhanced green and open spaces. The scheme will also see £10 million of social and economic investment into the local community and provide opportunities for residents to benefit from education, employment, and training. As we come out of the COVID-19 crisis, this scheme can be a fantastic boost to our local economy and create jobs that are so desperately needed for those who live in and around the area. To achieve this, existing homes within the master plan area will need to be demolished, including those on the Love Lane estate. It is really important that the existing community on the Love Lane estate is protected, and residents can maintain the relationships and connections with each other that have grown over many years. The Council has made long-standing commitments to secure tenants that they will be able to move to a new council home in High Road West if they wish. The High Road West Local Lettings Policy would enable this to happen. Over the past few years, many households have also moved into temporary accommodation on the estate and have settled in the community. This is why we are proposing that residents who have been placed in temporary accommodation on the estate by the Council are also able to move to a new home built as part of High Road West on a secure council tenancy. To be eligible, these residents will have had to have lived on the estate for at least a year at the point the Council publishes its landlord offer to Love Lane residents, which we are planning to do in summer 2021. Residents must continue to meet the eligibility and qualifying criteria under the Council's Housing Allocations Policy. This local lettings policy applies solely to new council homes available as part of High Road West. If residents in temporary accommodation living on the Love Lane estate wish to bid for properties elsewhere in the borough through the Council's choice-based letting system, they will maintain their current priority position on the housing register. We recognise that this proposal prioritises local residents on Love Lane over households on the wider housing register. However, enough new council homes will be built here that even if all the eligible residents on Love Lane estate move to a new home in High Road West, this would still leave a minimum of around 250 new council homes, which can be allocated to other households not living on the estate in line with the Council's Housing Allocation Policy. This would help us deliver on our commitment to build a new generation of council homes for local people. Delivering High Road West will involve the demolition of existing housing and its replacement with new housing on a phased basis, block by block. It is our aim to minimise disruption for residents. The phased approach will mean that most residents will be able to move straight to a new home in High Road West in advance of their former home being demolished. It will be necessary for some residents to make a temporary move before their new home is ready. This is so the new homes can be built faster, and any residents that do have to make a temporary move will have the highest priority for the new homes when built. Residents will be prioritised to move to a new home in High Road West by phase, in the order in which their homes are required for demolition. The prioritisation system will generally work as follows. The highest priority will be any residents who have had to be temporarily rehoused for their home to be demolished. Then, the next priority would be secure and assured tenants living in the next block required for demolition. This would be followed by residents living in temporary accommodation in that same block. Once all the residents in this block have been rehoused, then the next priority would be residents living in the next block required for demolition, then the next block, and then the block after that. Once all residents have been rehoused, then the additional new homes would be available to other households on the housing register and not living in the High Road West master plan area. As we said at the beginning, this is a draft policy. We want to hear your comments and suggestions. We strongly recommend that you read the full draft policy in detail and contact us and/or attend the online events if you want further information or explanation. Once you've done this, please answer the questions in the consultation booklet. You can access this online at the following link: https://tottenham.london/HRW consultation. You can also contact our Community Engagement Officer on the Love Lane estate, Lauren Schneider, who will be able to send you a copy. lauren.schneider@haringey.gov.uk or 07816 151 961. The consultation will run for the first week of February 2021 to the 19th of March 2021. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to hearing from you.